Trigger kid warning, because I'm about to say something inappropriate.
Please do.
My 4-year-old son told the babysitter I have a hairy penis.
Stop.
I am shooketh.
I'm not surprised.
You said that you had a hairy penis?
I am shooketh. There are very few times that I am speechless. I did not see that coming.
Jimmy told our babysitter I have a hairy penis.
Okay, what's the origin story here?
Well, okay, so I wanted to do yoga yesterday, but Bart had to work on the condo, so we hit up our babysitter, whom we adore, and she came over and hung out with Jimmy Jam. That's his nickname, and that's what she loves calling him, Jimmy Jam. And so he is at this beautiful little precocious age, and the stuff that he says, even not intentionally, it's just hilarious. It's hilarious what they say and do. We walked into a friend's house yesterday, and he's like, wow, their house sure is looking nice.
4 years old.
That is so cute.
Right? It's little things like that are just so freaking comical. So, I come in, they're in the playroom, and they're having their monster truck show because, I took him to Monster Jam. And so now he likes to put on monster truck shows for everybody, right? Because he's got a bunch of monster trucks. So he's in there with her, and they're doing a monster truck show. And she gives me this look, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, you're not going to believe what Jimmy said to me." And she was trying to tell me quietly because I guess she didn't want him to repeat it, but she's like, "Yeah, so Jimmy told me that you have a hairy penis." And I know. So now I'm standing in the playroom with the babysitter, and she has now whispered that phrase to me. And I look at Jimmy, and I go, "Jimmy, did you tell the babysitter I have a hairy penis?" And he goes, "Ha ha ha, Mama has a hairy penis." And so now I'm just like, what is happening in my life right now? And my instinct was to look at her and go, "I get waxed." Like, WTF. Now, granted, when you get waxed, in between waxing, there has to be a certain amount of hair growth before you can go back and get waxed. And I am due for a wax. And you also have to take into account that my 4-year-old and I still take showers together, right? So, he's in there with me, and he'll have questions sometimes. And I have told him before that, the difference between a penis and vagina and who has which one, right? And so, because we went through a phase where he used to tell everybody he has a tiny penis, but Dada has a big penis. So now I'm like, and so I had to explain to him, and I'm just using all layman terms at this point, right? I'm just, and I'm like, "Jimmy, remember, Mama doesn't have a penis. Mama has a vagina." And then he's like, "Ha ha, Mama has a hairy vagina." I'm like, what is my world right now? And I just looked at Sneha, and she is just like doubled over. And let's just say I tipped her a little extra for that afternoon's babysitting.
That's definitely your kid, man.
Oh, for sure.
The Bert Show.